to ewa hanom e de amamo na megidi se adeɛ baako a Ghana for bebre twetwe aso na bebre dwene ho mo nte ase ene Electricity Company of Ghana wo mu mitasem minim se o to adeɛ bo dwaso na enso to a da bia e short na busa se sika na wo pa na so de ECG meter a hot cake just u baby a wo brepa enso so ni pepe bi doso and yet yenya anopai Asante Mami Emusao Rosalinda Sao Anyway Okay Kwa Asante
Oman we de ja ye ma me aba ne ye kaketu bi na ja wa take over kakra kan say prepaid no minister ne be kan say as obemu beto say omo de contract bi ama be say 3 billion ema omo kra review ne chiko mu say de bi kan kodu 9 billion ni nyina ye say meter imra enso be si na ye ka say meter amanfo su everyday bia no Ghana ni si dan Ghana ni pe meter nti ade we ade anka sanka coordinate base nka yemfa nko this bia nanka enye so simple nanka o man ye ho ntoye but prepaid no kwa almost meter no kwa ye nton sana mboso mo kam yet you enso amanfo de 8 ton 5000 3000 ye pesika so ye kutesika so ye pebi nya enti de ekoso no ha adwen we na aka ho man na obekọ na amanfo ye illegal connections ene prepaid na o mo ka no obekọ na amanfo asala o munya bi obekọ na fani say illegal connection enam say o munya prepaid o munya ntino
mebusa say wa mo ne contract o mo ko fa ba ma contract uti ejina pa we dey ma contract who are those companies or the individuals omo in charge eya kamia say aban bia ba on in crop for omo ko kra meter ne ba. We heard on in grapevine say meter no say Asante edie edru so no order na medru ya
so bi de
nya ho fa kofa ya abo amade o so di line so wabra ebu 3 months na ne meter no yenyi onyam nyi ba ya oboti anse ese shortage
because so me de na ba bedru
ya de na bedu ba mama part na ono no de adu say ye clear e wo ECG onyam
the
consignment medu okay clear manual what breach contract or no sign so twen
na say there ya
so there we dey say mo kra
ya no ma me musu asemo emo a ye di wo Ghana da ben na wo te say mo ashoti
David
because so to omo kofa ba every morning afternoon kofo yi mu anie ola mo ni sa big companies omo nim say emo no to ha
yes
ye di din kra to be e bi di abena e bi di afia ne ade
de
obi ye di to jimi o wan yasmi o ye di then na company wo nipa domo omo epemita ebi o ha 1.5 years ni and what they request ako so one go tia 5,000 Asante ebo e kan bia sa meter na ECG for na ton 1.5 to 2 million onya bi da
yes omo ton say
so the actual one here be 3 million
they say they when yan for grab 3,000
cedis omo see to 100 cedis is 200 cedis near form
processing
the man go just 3,000 na wa
no go tia
Asante ebo
e di ho brother
mama party say me wo hoyi na brand e bia makọ ha dan
single room
na fiewura ne so obi Anthony meter because 3,000 why na makọ Jimmy
Otowia o gutu obeseja ho
meter na so kwa
fiewura ne dia
say abeye yese ye de house number
no ade na ye na kua bonsu efie number ne de be
intimi ntunko
na aka ho nti na $1 no ye nda ya Ghana for ho kire wo sa ne man kitinkitin
yes
yeah da ho ti ahu
because if at the end of the day
wa ma dollar kofom una wo kan say abrabo na ye nsusu sa ne ma we nyina no
yes because if you can't control and them man kasama odabi ma odabi 1 year down the lane agina port say to oba no nim say meter no store room na say warehouse on meter ni ho
yes
and the meter no say order just take 1.5 years as that
what is this some landlords bi ho kwa na se nyame amboa mo multimate 2-3 bedroom a omo pe meter omo timi desum saa be 6 months 1 year so one person be desum dey about illegal connection and so ECG for some monpe enti me no oman ade amakwa menti anse
enti gosi koda
esa wo ba ku bi wo say friend is assemblyman meter o say dey unsa assemblyman for no timi ebo mo ho na bi a community no mo akwaje meter ni bi from ECG no ma ba bebobo and omo bebobo so ECG for na de omo staff edi akire ba mo bebobo omo wi na omo sa ka kire say enko omo system mu enti wo de use bi okra community na
yes it be 1.5 years
edi 1 year ne mo fa bill mai mo mra na mo mehwema omo so omo ntwen ye twen na obo so wo ha no mo de bill abro 50,000 20,000 omo say yeti we ya buy
ye isu kania ba
ye isu kania se
e so mo timi sika kra ba so at least ka account no mo fan to so mo
se mo ntwen etu mo se omo ho no makotam kakraka de abro mo 20,000 30,000 etu course okay ni enia no
na wa
ye dia bill no se
asante ade am itoi ni bo ni a e de na ni mi dia no
mo obetu ase no mbusa obetu ase
because ye me use you no. So me use 10 kilobyte to say 1 kilowatt. Ni boni. Enti me use 10 kilowatt. E de na wote me so. Ada mo ni anwa.
Ye ni ano. Ye ni.
Na say ade ni ese yento. Enso.
Aha. Di yento na, you say yento na 3,000. 3,000 e wasika.
Na kota sese susu de ade no ton ya na asan.
No crowd dey dangerous change.
Akuta oto credit ni go so minim
jinapo enti ye parliamentarians
minim diaba
Ashanti region ya mama part ni mama table question ama jinapo ana
no dey
serious
electricity supply meters any statement
me see am air condition me regulating in such a manner say installment. Se minye refia na minimi hall adum.
Yes.
And I mean num no say me jam na so me kodum no dan
ho.
Me rub bedroom no me 20 minutes or ha no maso. Me feel ha me dum no. Ni nyina chi no. Ube wie bibia no. 2 weeks. 500 Ghana cedis na ko.
Na a man be also 300 cedis. Auto 300 cedis. Week you know.
Auto 300.
Auto say ja
25 days.
No Friday. Na de na aso red oko check here.
Aka 32.
Aka 32 zeros 22 zeros. I don't say na me mo me kwa adwuma no pa na ma ba.
Finally going forward you know. Problem is way because one there are different source of this meter na company for company bia ne de. Say na nka ye one source.
No na asema me busa say.
What you say?
It's one
source. Say bia frasumesi ho. One na produce meters ama Ghana for. And 2 companies we there. Omo me nu nko a na produce meters ama.
ECG to me company bi wa broche.
Enye.
Wo ye ECG. Ye ne mo nti just how the mark contract.
Enti yi be ba no.
Give it to a private.
Be ba na say frasumesi ho na e ba. Unlimited region is a different. Different. Na Ghana for na.
Yeah, wo.
Na kota KNUST siwe. KNUST wa ha sei. Obaka ya nanu mo no me beto dwa say KNUST students no aye develop a new meter. Ekoya akra develop sa de ye to aba de ensa kusema indelible increase
sa de
money na ye KNUST for no bi adentina going forward akota ye ntena se na se bia se KNUST for no na se bia omo research ade no ma ye no e bia ye mfa template no
case study no
forma e bia company bi say o de me establish China for him mo ma establish factory ni bi Ghana ha say na mo produce these meters akota emfama yen na mon produce no Ghana standard any Ghana spec so hu ebia monye no 1 minute bia 2 cedis so 1 minute bia 2 cedis ya so ni hu say Ghana standard na ukotwa free Germany ukotwa free hwan a Germany spec ni ade na o de ba be ku
I don't know if
so
say above 2 a.m. Now what da but ya na hit bi ba
yes
now over sorry na abufu sam no say utumi so check your phone so
Debbie
this your committee no
synchronize
no akwa synchronize no asa komia so na ebi wo say ya wo boy ya latest ones na ban there wo boy phone so a ekugu so but the buy answer na latest one na ba no Uba ECG no the adene mawa ansa na wakọ dan no wakobo token the tentene
ai omo 13 digits
wan no abi aso na beku so asante me see wacha 2 weeks 3 weeks 2 weeks 2 weeks ayi de ani bi abakwata de ani bi 2 weeks
akota obu a week bi auto light o
and
auto 200 cities auto 300 cities auto 500 cities by Friday na
a month no
why
sisi a Ghana for bebre obu a wayi nani onkasa Ghana ni a one ton electricity a month crown no ye be 300 cities o yusu we kwa
o yusu bulb nkwa
one ton a month one tia cry be 300 cities and so yeah adwuma na se wakoma no 9% increment now the salary ye be 1,500 and 1,200
the 300 they talk
or the 300 they talk the other be faka in and now so me man and to calculate aho dollar na ba form no pass when so
oh
asanti ye did this no e won niam kitikiti bia on e so man pani jo mama did na si form e sit hwe and e ba ya wo se omfa 20,000 enka e mabunu na ye form adwuma
yeah
anya hwe kra no baburu bi ho ha se wanya bi kra no ani nua bi benya it won say there is calm
kakra
that is leadership electricity queen you
akodanti na mebusa say oman a ye inflation nam 3.3 or 3.2 no akota say Ghana pa truly pa say inflation no
3.3 ana na niam e koso
o se ho to yen pa o
3.3
say ya sumdwi ya bros ba na o san ke inflation sat ko 0 point and negative
because yeah wait
because
inflation no enka electricity ana and calorie fair
dollar ne ho anwan nyina
Ghana kwa inflation enka rent mrantia e wa ha no obi ko han enne yawo enne unya single room self container ya apartment kakra ba branta
toilet and bath no
the cheapest is 1,500 that's just why I ready so be worry you e ma na ba no so mu hu e mobo
omo opei
be ma no wanya single room self container or hall e bi kra the bathroom toilet ho oba no so ope 2 bedroom 2 bedroom o papa kra anu try na single room na
obende when it is obende
da bi o papa da ma no tiase but the man be blame partnership o
be man ko
et ma ya no ma tu man fo
open to well you justify the almost open to Debbie I was so
come on ya we say onu susu fa bi mra
say bia no I ready so be worry no intem it hin on the babeda de a whole lot of things it in future no na our planning
mama me
but the man convince maybe me feel say the partnership is such that it was a me no be worry it was so pe wa me me petu ya enjoy
how kakra bra ne enkoji tu
I mean that's
Mama fama o.
And
then your mom fama o.
Where the other did to and I'm saying margin. Mupesa moya mumema semti. Ai mupesa moya mumema semti.
Eti mema no mati. Mama say. Eyire so a ene nka.
That should be the case.
Ma what dey one. Thousand two there. For one be so so dey go ji dey. Eja no.
No, just convince me.
Mama mo akwaba. Me mo akwa na what to say.
Ade Adu-Boakye.
Deputy minority leader. The first ever. I'm so baby and why deputy minority.
Oh, I just have for
no a majority.
No a majority.
But you a minority.
Majority. The master.
And just a woman with the BC.
About deputy minority me
some I am calculations. Okay, what about this page? Our channel pay. Now, I say more crop probo cocoa growing areas. Why money a phone didn't come on. Na mo say ajobre. Akuma tomu yem. Na nyama koso na no thing. Aban say mo ye propaganda dodo. I say mo share kwa phone kutu pan say. I say munyirim. I say obi share ayi. You can't say God. Na auto to ba park na so. Ni akosie yet tempo sa nhwa na nte so obi grass ababio. Deals no any purchasing clerks ni bi e no mo twetwe nkomo mo say there's a possibility can we to about 16 and but ebi mo say there be entimi nkodu because aban de ko ho de ana just any egoko no ogunu kra. Mo ne akuafo na kodi nkomo bebre. De na ma mo ko ho your politics as usual and now say mo ko ho no so de nsem no mo ka kire ne asitna mo fam after this reduction.
Yo, me fasa kwenye iso. Na tiefo nyina machia mo na madam asa ebse mu me ache kaka. But erade adom ene we bie kwan ama ye na ye di nkomo. Ye nkomo na ye di ne said your man edi kan aka che we bisa no. O si die na ma ye ko eho. Ebse mu nyina mo beje atumu se MPs ye na ejina ho emma online. Obia ewo constituency and say yemfa ne say ye constituency emantem anam pesua odano enti enema bi ekọ achewa enu eye ya sede say ye bebie ni ede ache oman no ama oman na hunu say ade bia ntwa yi enti yenhwe na ye nye ni ye na ye gina ho for mine obi baby say na ma part o ti asuka koko ni adua no we but the men so make and say asukafo bebre wo ho a omo koko afu na omo interest me interest omo sun me sun ade we say e shase free bro nya bre no na enema so how ba oman yi mu a de nipa mfa na ni hwe ne say ye MPC ye ne bre because obia de ne how ebeba be down ye kodi bronya na sabe sikani ho odi ne koko akoma koko krache na wontoye wontu ya neka na ne bebe ko school January na ni nyina wodi die enti omo how na ye how enti ye ntu sa na mori na wusu nim se omayimu ade di sika ebre ye ye free ye na nanom abreso sa ni adwuma we ni ye no sa ade ni eye koko uyi koko ansa no waba gold ena di sika eba omayimu na ye di koko ekire ache ye hu bi da omayimu se koko ebe ni season asu anabra ye to koko ni etwa ni ye ton no ebre no asu na koko fo abo modin aye wo madwuma koko farmer chia koko farmer da enu etwitwa ne ayi ne sam dendende emo egu fo ma ere wo mo enu ni nyina wo huni ansanso no ne ayi awo kra de wo ba betenka edi wo bedware bantatia ne sanso no ene ne ma ere wo sankrofo we se no mo interest e was say ehia ye ba edi mi hu se ababie awa betena o mai so o make sure say koko industry obeyi ordinary ebeko ho na ye hwe nso a ya na most of the time ye hwe omo ma bin wo koko mu na ye do omo kotene ani ese omo nye ese adwuma no enti ye ti bi da kopem se koko fo chance ese omo ha MPs ɛna menya sika ntɔ medro menya sika adaya wɔse mede me kɔkɔkɔ nso yɛntua meka meba ɛbɛkɔ sukuu menya ahwɛyɛ nsuo bɛtɔ medan mese mekɔ akɔyi so nkyɛnse mentimi ɛnyɛ nti mese wedi aboa menya saa nsuo bɛborɔyɛ ɛkyɛ sɛ nneɛma ɔhaw bebree nti yɛbɛtumi atena hɔ sɛ saa deɛ wei yɛbɛyi ani de afiri so ɛfiri sɛ yɛnim adeɛ baako sɛ ɛberɛ a kokoo yɛyɛ kokoo wɔ yɛ man mu nyinaa no sɛ kokoo ɛberɛ bɛso a yɛtumi asusu ɛma yɛkɔgye sika sɛ yɛnim sɛ yɛbɛtɔ kokoo tons sei nti saa berɛ yɛ a kokoo boɔ te sei no menhwehwɛ mu ɛbɛma mahu sɛ kokoo ɛnkyɛ yɛbɛtum but yɛtum a ɛbɛtumi akɔ sei nti mɛpɛ sɛ mede me kokoo how many tons no mede bɛtɔn ama wo in advance na woatua sika no bia ama me na mɛtumi de akɔtɔ kokoo no nti woyɛ saa woasecure the price na yɛtɔn no ɛne yɛde tɔ no nyinaa ɛno ɛna woasecure nti sɛ woanyɛ saa forward sale na ɛma ɔhaw atumi ba nti yɛte kokoo so a dɛ na afɛte biribia na woyɛ aban a na ho akyerɛw in that vein no nso so yɛtom a woso ho akyerɛw because excess profit na wobɛnya no kyerɛ bi a tonnage na wode ɛyɛ adwuma no tonnage no aboro so na wɔsɛ nya mfasoɔ bi asa afiri so it is for forward sales no ɛyɛ on speculation but adeɛ baako ɛyɛ me nwanwan ne sɛ aban wei bɛtena soɔ no wato kokoo mu 2 times or promise kokoo akuafoɔ so wɔbɛtɔ wɔ mu kokoo 7,000 but ɛbaa sɛ wɔ so wɔto mu no ɔde nkete because say the bread ananado or 3,000 100 yes say what they are now at 2 kakra the
128 na buy no the
400 so buy but sabre ni nyina na kokoo kofo mo it is so omanya adwene eye den na saa time na ekofo no de wo utumi tum na nti amokoko se kokoo betimi akofo ma chensa nti minkoye forward say na me make sure say benya sika dia baba beto bi kokoo mote ho adwene amode ma nipa nyina se ade kokoo no ye bokato ho why na metoka abambe no ametoka ewo kokoo sector na dado me kai 2017 ye ba ye kokoo ekofom no nso so o making sure say akwan bi obefa so na ode apesika wanti kokoo for sika so no eno obeye oye enso akire kura nso kura no watumi so esan pejam ama kokoo a ne eto na 1,000 something afa bedru 3,100 enti ni nyina ya planning enti wontena se mobo wonsa enka se kokoo kofom
ewo dwama so
enti dwama so nti me hwa ma me nkrofo ye ko aproi wonim de kokoo fo ka che o se yes kokoo aba eba anyo mo ana eche ye won nkrofo ebeti kokoo ne ma ansa na ye san won nkrofo a ye de kwa ye bo kokoo no eno nso so de wo ho na san nkrofo no enam se ye tu kokoo mu ko 3,100 no nkrofo no agi omo ayi labor ni nyina no omo gi 1,500 akosoro pa sa na omo ebo no so sa yenti so enti adenti na sabri nipa no ahyase se omo sa nkrofo entity omo niema so na ye de yate so enti ye kokofo ye brepa enti sane ma we said me nyina no e was ye bie so ma ban ni hu because ebra ye kasa wɔ parliament catch him say kokofo baby amudu wo maduro na ho asɛm obi bi says ada ni yesu acha nia.
You are crying more than the bereaved.
The bereaved. Ada na yesu acha ban enti na ɛho hia say you tu sa no boy ne ye ma kokofo no wo mo akasa ma ban ni hunu say ade no ahete wo mo pa na ayi akwa ba akwa ye koto no was mahama odemeka nti obetua mahama wo ba meka kyerem say mamu ntoma no because ye krofo obewiane I want social media abahu was mahama odemeka nti obetua enti nipa no I work for me.
So, omo enkomodie ni say.
Omo enkomodie nyina ni say.
Chamodie bia bem and because I buy no so
situation na wo. Nam kwan bebre so. Womo eduro 20 womo awuo yemfo womo ntonche because womo awuo womo ntebe nkasa. Na womo ti ho sese ya e wo so womo to womo aduro. Na womo de ya ni koko da ho wo koko krache wa. Oma na kapreba ono edie wo ho wo ma susuo senka ye mabeko school a yakobo bosia no ye dan wo mo dendende sa krofo ni nyina ensoso ewo ho a wo mo susu esu eti eye ade bia kokofo no so ehu se wo mo eboa wo mo ye koko wo mo tete wo mo ne maso no aye ekabo edi amawomo enti eye anibresam kese efise omo se omo maamenum ne nananum ebeto womo womo hu sa how ibi ewo wonso enso enade aba eye reality de odi beto aduane adi kura na ayedi ade ba ko ma hebe ba ga jose no obi ba ka se bi na me fa me ni hwe ho koko fa yi wono a wababie no wo se otonsa wo kurodu so
otonsa
aha na ensa na wo ton wo ho no koko fo ne baba ba frinsa no omu frinsa na omu dia wo se me bisika wo koko krache
wo ba ya na
o ma ena mada ena ono so
sanda ho no ntimi pepa
esun enti sada ho bebre na ekoso ba me kai se obi a woni mi bia wonim se makoye adwuma wo kuapa koko pen adwuma me ye ne se me ye credit union e de ama wo ade ani e pese ye yi free koko fo mu ene se e 2 season period enti se sa season ne ma ya koko ni oniska enti ni hie bia no de kobobosia na bosia bo no ko bank enye yi enti Shylock lenders enti ade no wa gum be over 300%. Obeje 1,000 cedis o baba betua 30% interest. Enti wono ode be ka ho no na chese baby a wone nam enti tambia ni kokko beba no kra na nsem sika nyina asa. Sa na ye pese ye kokko farmers so mo bo mo bra. Dabi I was here years this way in everyone so and nothing near to some name nam.
Okay. Abo no ngochia pa home mates aduonu miensa. Me ne Madam Patricia PJ na ehofia. Mrahye beja ehuru. Na dodo na bejina eye anema ekoso ye recruitment. Enra yarega se momo ba hemu ye bi. Mo advertising man go food to esika. Mo for nipa 85,000. And the Jimmy register I mo be far forms. If we are say 500 pen am fire. Man can't throw mo so mo and form si camera. And there over 500,000 or more edu mo din ba no. 220 no calculate 110-30 million. And the sika could do or mo so mo nti o mo sika mo na scam. Na de amoye no na no. Obia an kan scam ade na ne de mo de mo be kan scam.
Ade we say ya na yera yarga. Na bidin ho ya kakara because oye majority leader and sometimes ya na nen kekan ye no. Ya na me fi sense so papa. Because ade no ofa every baby na wo dia ba come baby and so yeah comparison na yeah the apple and a compare fa baby and fan ba mama make am te say dey da no wo better na parliament o make us mientia ai ye na de koko aba chamber na koko de ba nya mre clear indication say as a wunnim koko ho adwuma ntinka ho asem wunnim koko ho adwuma enka ho asem sa abra ye kan say ye ton form sa ye de ye sa de nyina sa recruitment na amaso ye kusu na ye hwe ekwan a ye befa so a ye betumi de ayade no but modie mo baba be defend the parliament say eno ene betumi aboa ame ye tumi ehunu ekwan a ye befa so a ye nkwada no ye benya adwuma de ama wo say maji sika kese we say o ti say ye hwe sika no comparison sika o mo ji say ano achi
220 no
220
and well register no so for medicals about 1,006 to 1,008 ano den pa say obi asabi onni adwuma a wotifie o se wo pa adwuma wo so de o GF no honi nipa no mo amahu se adosun dodo engineer ebeboa eni se wo be develop scheme sa sika wo matue nyina no ebetumi aye mfaso de ede ama wo ede mfaso de na yeke se si bia ne se ye president ede ababa to wo se instead of the 20,000 yen
40,000 na fe yenhwe the age brackets no
I'm saying brackets no so na kofa problem
and no na kofa problem ni nyina ba you're talking 25. About 25 to 35
now what 10 years asaka
yes
to obia wo mo nim say unqualified
yeah
the oya adwuma kra no
yeah
wasaba apply omo monya 30 years 32 nyina abewrem ko obo kra na o snit number ni bibia o
enti enna no wa man adwuma no a in what's 4 years in the enfanye after 4 years no saban bi ba no so wo ba behwe say because me tweska enti yenya year it's going to take about 40,000 krana 10 years and son went to me absorb crofwenya but what will even happen is most of them be free age bracket in him enti yenya dey realistic a bit to me aboa rates no sika edoson dodo in the first place enti wo GF nipa no wa make sure say bibi papa bibi free mu na aba
okay
so what you say enti in the first place no model na modeba na wasenka mutumi cut down on the numbers
age you know
yes but me fi say mo no madwene nyina say sika na mo pe enti ena mo yes that wo pesika
enya so de modu 130 million
enya sika na wo pa enka we ayade e was wo hihye ne sa so enti wo ne nyina ayade a ayenti entnase na yenhwehwe ade ne mu yie na yenhwe de betimi aboa na obi a sabi wadwidwi wasrese sa ne amanya ye beto yesu because obi a wokoye medicals me no offer me
1,008
yes
I qualify for medical
obi susu enya adwuma nkura was prospectus wa ayide beboa me na minji sa ne ma we nim nyina no enti affect ye enti ye ka ho asema ye ntena se na ye nye na mo pe na mo na mo ye se after all mo abagana mo se mo ne aban papa mo se abanfo ene era ne ye mo ne aban papa mo be reset Ghana 1.5 years, almost 1.5 years into the term you are still singing the same song. What are you offering Ghanaians? Ade na wo offer or how any atete na wo offer who we are say wo su ye bi sa de everywhere no yanya ne sa yentra se musi nyina yenya omamba pa yɛntena se ne yɛ suggestion na ɛbɛ nyinaa ne yɛnwenwene ho ne yɛntumi fa nyɛ adwuma sɛdeɛ mpa
Omanhene John Mama say BBC ewo wiase afana mu a Ghana frontier say ɛka yɛ nyinaa.
yeah
Na petrol atum 17%, 16.93, 17%. And Iran, a year America Israeli war, and a didn't so yaba. See, experts are predicting that if the war continues, we should expect $150 to $200 a barrel. That will be dangerous. German penny so I catch the energy and finance minister. So I won't quite they should fashion out something. The external shock no and can Ghana for. Musi boy. Ade no akekasa. Ade mama. And I'm watching abasana sre.
Ade ba ko me wan pa de say na menim so mampanyi mahama. Onim se kun bi si wa abonte a etimi affect ye eno na ye nwanwa wo begina simpie so magana fo nyina ehunu se enye Russia Ukraine war enye covid ena ama ahokyere aba Ghana abra wo wonim se ewiase afa na nyina nkro bia so affect wo akata wani kyerɛ sɛ sadie we sɛ entimi afɛtie enti nye na a wɔkasa asɛm a anka menim sɛ sabe ɛko bi bakuro bi so a ɛmɛyɛn a entimi nya bibia ɛwɔ yɛasetenam ɛno ne yɛ kyerɛ no sɛ kyerɛ yɛn adan no wabɛdada Ghanafoɔ aka bɛgye akonnwa atena so na afei wo yɛ wo ho te sɛ deɛ afei deɛ bibi tumi bibi no any ade a ye ba Ghanafoɔ nyina hunu sɛ sabi ɔmampanyi ɔne ne kasa hadada no a wɔkasa ayɛ no wɔne Ghanafoɔ ɛndi ne yie otwa atro ɛna wɔde ababa bedi adeɛ nti atro na watwa na wɔde bedi adeɛ no ɔpɛ so ɔredi mu ne ho a ɔnkasa yie obi kura ka kyerɛ bedra fama bi nasama wa ye obi wodo kura nya fama o ka kyerɛ sɛ papa we say wa hwɛ na hu opesu di ntro che Ghana fo anu akatwi asamire no so anu akabrofo twi no ode dada agrofo adwene na yi brofo de de onim sɛ nya nipa nyina na ti no aka no wa na ode ekɔ eti sane ma we se num na ye ka ho asem no e wo se oba no obeyi na no na obisa obeka che Ghana fo se ampa me ye mistake me dada mo se de be ya menya akonnwa na matena so
sa na opeso mampani beka
no I was what did 2 months na
Ghana for me dada
but wadada ye pa wadada ye kese papa Ghana for just a near man na ye no kwai it was dan no dane ne katrema ewo ho eneno ba be playback obi na oka asem bi kire was ekufu ado nyame o acting tem dodo because near ma wode to ekufu ado su nyina no ene ba into play kwan be na obefa so obeye because a natural thing. And me enyame wanwa because it affected almost inti ubesha and almost all the countries go into election na nkrofo nti sa effect na se enti almost sitting government
with the exception of Nanado and a few they lost their seats.
But one time can tell me say only minister and enhwe akwan this one it requires a lot of thinking through a lot of strategic move to be able to know what to do because anya hwekura Ghana hakura no see to kakra enti ye ekwan be na ye befa so ye preserve ye de But I law against all these things. Woma sign agreement. Sadia Mayina. It comes to play. It's over here, Uncle for Tim. I don't need to oil. Near one tree. I was so best playing the chromo. It's Adiano. I catch him. Into choir or befasu. I will be sa atrona through Ghana for trim near to me and move forward. And also an essential thing to do.
That is also an essential thing to do. Mene, Madame Patricia Appiah and Owia. Mama, MPP. Sesia no, Mahusa Moya registration. Mugusu Amoya and Dende. And Chebia, Mahusa man for you, Muti. Hopeful. Chama hopeful, wow, I'm hopeful. And only Ade. Now, Persuaso to say.
Yeah, rather, Persuaso, dear. I'm so be a woman, Persuaso, so be a bagajo, say, Mamma, dear. Yet, or no, the person was Tanaso. Copiso, no, a rade, I want the every so to me everywhere to me. What's it?
Obekobio.
I know the rade, I year on the Becassa. At the right time. Na me amijira we wonu say me jira so pa.
Oh, wo de oda bi ahode. E ba ahoden a say wo de be ya adwuma for the next day Friday. Uni how. E ba ahoden dia uni how. Ba me busa say obekobio.
Adu de me manamontu be ya bisa rade.
Na unya musa no.
Me gusu.
Ugusu.
Eye Bible. Edru wa
party for no so aye krado twen.
O mo twen be ba.
Anyway, wow, pass the crowd by Jay. Mammy, no young call you. Now, Castle or to 10 country, or won't go. Now, your number in Parliament, how you coping? Because about 4 said, as a more as a Musa until you want to be heard. 86 years as a Musa. How is it panning out for you there?
My name said Dom Ketua. But the good thing happened to us, and I dear boy. The fact is that Yan ya to me say in opposition. Enti ya brabo aye bobia na e wo se ye alert ye me gina wo ye fie ni na ye hwe bebi ye enti wo ba
no complacency
ade de keke ni ye yo ade na ekoso e wo man yo enada no se ayi ne ho adi enti ade bia ni ho e wo se ye hwe e ma ne koso enura se asem bi si wa adwuso ha ya National Health Insurance Office. Yes. Moko tutu. Ya na nieme bi wo ho a. E wo se ye hwe ni ye. Aban waba. To bo ase na sua na fei penny pa obetimi aye adwuma na ma ho. Ansana. We de ye yi no every baby or ye staff. Ene e de na ba. O se menti ase. Niema bebre ekoso haye ene ye koko sam ayabasa anyina because ye ni enkrofo a omo the skills na omo de be advice aban no ye bo ba ya ye duwe ye nya Ghana fo de wonim de no de e wo say ye ma nipa no etna ho na oye adwuma so even upese wi na ma on training obi na onti adwuma na se enti ma wo followers enu say that need is very critical enti ekwan bia efa so obi a ya mechanize na de we dey na obeka say me mananya na adwuma abra onim the year ya de beye sane ma we say nu nyina na ye me hu ne say enne ye yi nkrofo adi by heart adenti ena was a banesa usu say what promise Ghana for so ube creating more jobs na wo ye dia we di shemu who person me GD say also 1 million jobs now we creating ampa. One more bet no. How are you describing them? How are you describing one more bet woman enye adwuma no. Enti me to me say wona wo se we yin crofo di na ade 1 million na be shemu dia. Ene me no nya adwene so we create 1 million jobs. Enye creation. Creation is outside what has been established. Yeah, a war dada would be abeka ho. And I will create more 1 million jobs. Into that one and electricity. Maybe no more discuss it. The boy and even the consumption, the rate of consumption. And not the say mitano said the Syrian. Obi soon ever home. If it says Sanya Mayinano and Nia Katiano and Coswano a Barbara.
Okay.
A German nipa soon. And the farmers, woman no a moon. A moose farmlands. I enjoy. I bet to me at all. A dear and Yania ye dear. But because purchasing power a war from the amount almost so and which about almost obi any sikana what they told dear no. Me say mammy be can't say be as some more catcher me na fe me dwene ho am say eh eno so sani be explain no. What say abra na mo say dollar no ye 17 abra mo say your friend say inflation rate 24 as a sen. Yet ye shop ha said ye deeper cobe ni beto niema. And ye ban the same and inflation acquire 3%. Na dollar need that sujna 11 ne 12 ho na ena me kwatena shopper metna ho fra no pa akosi anwumere obi akra emehwe me ena wahuni ameye sani ma wese mu nyina no emma ye hu ya brabo ni ye enaga na fo eni brabre nyina because obi adwuma bi a wo ye na en shada nkoso sa as a country we need to appreciate say private enterprises, private businesses, farm cocoa and agriculture. And most of the Ghanaians.
Yeah.
Mama,
I'm going to press conference. We were just so.
No, yet, and they call it. And they catch up.
I branch a video real cool. What's another number press conference? No more MP, mama, and maybe.
There were a need, me catch up. Ye na ye war. Minority na near group no.
Okay.
Na ye wo ye ranking.
Okay.
Wo ye mu a obetimi aka ho akasa. Aka ho asem. Eno na because na ene nipa no ebi wo parliament a
ebi so wo baby.
Yes.
Sina mo ma be pie.
Yeah, be.
Asa mo beto so.
Yeah, ene wo say ye ka ho asem.
Okay.
Because the ranking of our health no na yes
etipajo reku say we bisa ya people are very observant
yeah I know the
so we bisa ya mama
because it was not supposed to be a doubt
na ma ye ho adwuma okay mama minim say wo ne ma pii na cry say wo say ka onama kwaso mo koma kwanso e dia na aka kira asokafo
yo asokafo enne sade wo ma me de bia me ne mo kasa fa no ye ni abre say ye adwuma pa e de amam mo hu say mo baji atum say ya bamba ye adwuma kasia ye no asokwa ya kwan ne enema bebre hyehyɛ ya yetimi ene asokwa ahyase efa ne ntoma pefra se ya make say afi ene bosome miensa ni aye betena ho contractor na oye adwuma ewo na hiso wayiyi gatese a level ade ni nyina enka wasi ya mane toa da adwuma so yentua wo muka na adwuma no asan akoso de mesre ene se moma yemma enye afutuo mayen efise de bia ka chero se de oye adwuma din na woye yenhye ne ma sense time bia be find fault na we eno emoye ye sakra ya na de sebe ye koyechi sesi America say akwan a ye hyase wo the hiso Kuwait ne niema nyina ye gatasi nyina enso so nsue na eto a ese no because contractors yintu omuka na omatimi aba site aba ye adwuma edi mese se muma ye maye ni na ho yembie ya so yembie ye niwa na ye hwede betimi aboa Ghana na sabi propaganda na ye dollar kofom na petrol kofom enso yenhu ewo ya brabo mu no sa ne ba ni nyina no momma yemfanto ensaniani na yenhunu de betumi aboa ye nti abra ye hwehwe ye hu a ye hwe se sesi a ye to abawie ye se enfie mienu mu ne ye koi nti ye hwe de beboa ye na yemfaje na sabi yenya yenkwa ye ho mfaso na de bia no ne judgment na ye de ema aban no de ye de makro no atumpon sa mo ma me siwe ya bibia mkopre bi mamu eno na me pese munyina mo de mo anisi so na yenhye ye sapo mu nsuo ena de Yewura Mahama obaya obeye so na State of the Nations address o say baby Ghana edro o ka kire ye say yemfa belt de emo yeyem yenim se de besie mia belt ni mu ama yemu atie wanya kasa no yembie yeni na wahwe ya yebe mia ama yemu ate enti ya brabo no yehwe se de yebegyina de yebetutu ye nan asi me wo ho mamo se ebre bia mekasa ede amamo ama anepa abamo aminsha mo nyina
aminsha mo so pa ye de adwadu nkrato ba sisi e ba bedwafo betase mi adwenjene oh my Ghana hope you Madam Patricia PJ ye da sipi stay with us. We are live on Owia TV and then 105.9 Precise FM. Give us a minute, we'll be with you soon.
Wo wiase ene sa opesika atre wadwuma mu anasa woniema begu pot na wonya sika mfa nkoyie na adane wadwendwen eno nti na wo se wonya sika krabia obeboa mu wadwuma na atumpon Owia Bank PLC ene wani daso yen asampa loan ewo homa wona wo pebesia ai import won niema ana woton auto part wotonton cars eniema hoduo bia ema moton tuma ana entade sa akwanye wo homa obi bia sa obebadwa Owia Bank na oni abehwehwe nkomo na yen asampa loan die yenyi collateral yenyi commitment fee die wo hia ye application letter ye begina so dana ede loan ama wo interest rate na ekitiwa bi obapa loan scheme ewo homa emadwedifo amakam ho abom se ekuo na mo recognized institutions na mo pese modwuma enyine kwosro eno ne qualify mo motumbaji loan na mekai wo se interest rate ni ekitiwa bi ya wo savings account current account microfinance shares susu dachinti investment group loan fixed deposit any de kika ho Owia Bank PLC yen head office wo Asante Dwabin yen other branches ni bi so ewo Ejoso Roman Hill Adesheman Pankrono Magazine Road Abuaso Fumesa Onwe Sipetimpom Bonwe Dwabin ene yɛn new officer yɛbie no Atonsu Market a ɛbɛn Kumasi High School Junction. Frɛ 0271 409340 and 0544 745856.
Environment approved by the Ghana Food and Drugs Authority. Water.
Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye, Ewurade akowa, awieye brain. To ne zafra food for thoughts. Adehye nyina, se March, Ewurade, onemu appointments. Food for thoughts in conjunction with Omanhene Ministries. March edition. Jumadiye nyina baso 28 March. Ewo Jubilee Park. Anopa nonsia pepepepe. Ben Prempe Assembly Hall. Eyameneda. Ne yitu asem. Osi greater works. My work, my life. Part 2. Not just a mejuma. Enema brabo. Shanenson. Ajum to Vonini. Deacon Samiba. Minister Setechampo. Minister Kwame Jedu. One man about Sujum. Aweka kwaso. What if you yedi? Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye. Awieye brain. Onyame amanitumi. Ofremu nyina. Se eye March. Bosome. Nida toswa dionu watch. Anopa nonsia memene. Denshiem. Na yensiem. Na asense nyame a. Oni obiya nse. Somsre nyame. Ewuremu ekwo penny. Omenenta. Omenediosia. Yenya nkropon. Oni ubeshia. No obeka kire wo se. Mo. Jumadiye yi. Ubesha no live. Owia TV. Liberty Hour. Precise. 105.9 FM. Any social media platform. Ninyina so. Yenya nkopon. Oni ubeshia. Na wade sedie. Ebesha wafrumu. Oh, glory.
Precise 105.9 and pay on your radio, and you can tune in and from Monday to Friday 105.9 FM. We are also live on Facebook on Owia TV and on YouTube Owia TV, and say unyaye wo Owia TV on the digital you be nyaye was 105.9. Yet what you may do so ewa hanomo ede amamo honorable Ashia Hanomo. Minia, now I'm to say.
Reverend Bacho Bibiaboko Naswe.
Damina don't be Biaboko.
Yamiasi, and Kanya, what do you want?
That's
the Aka, Chilean point of Becayo.
Omanhene Mahama has directed the expansion of security service recruitment to 40,000. A lot of questions are back. You've heard a lot of debate in Parliament. The minority calling for a refund. 130 million. Yarige Kasa Momusumo, Mudia Moye. Almost say, reset and Chilasa will be yebi, unso yebi, into no team Mekase, yebi, into unso so yebi. Then the issue of 130 million. Omo yebe for Musisiano. How is it going to pan out? Because already 500,000, 105 for Omoko 5,000. 5,000. Oh, you go 5,000. 105 no Omoko for medicals. We are told you're going to pay about 1,600 to 1,008. If visa is too expensive. Sanko for no 105 said they have 5 near 100,000 sikano. Abane the yede. We are no free honoma. Minority no so as mo can say. Sa sika nipa na buy no so or sa beka ho. Are there going to be a new recruitment schedule and answer 105 no? You are part of governance and communication and pay a person boy a hopper. And two, the controversial issue of Israeli-Iran American war. A lot of people are chastising His Excellency. Say, Aden or say, when things happen globally, on the global front, it affects everybody globally. You know, we are not immune from the shocks that will come from Israeli war. No, almost say, Enisu Akasa, Enisu Akasa, and pay your bedroom. these very two key issues say we can discuss it. Yeah, starting from recruitment.
Metia ahwefo ne atiefo nyina.
I
mean share say free recruitment in ho asem.
That's right.
Omanhene won say 2023 and MPP abanya atwa mu anana na Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia ada no. Omokoye the friend no enhanced credit facility jumede bi o IMF.
Okay.
Ye kwa kope sika na ne dodo ye be se opepepepe miensa 3 billion. Esan say sa time no na Ghana economy no akwa ahohiahia makwa ahokyire mu ane na nkoko mu ayemre.
Okay.
Nti okope IMF moa. Na conditionalities ba kwa ana say hihye ba kwa ne wo hɔ ansa na aban sa kan sika na wo hwehwɛ free IMF no say the friend of public sector recruitment and I say aban adwuma mu omo ayefa omo ya aban adwuma bra no esan say ye de no aba ape so na sika ye de bo ho bra no ekosuru nti aban en fatabo ento ni nyina aso titiri omo aban ne betu omo ka menka the component of the IGF but omo ye betu omo ka afa controller ni accountant general department ni science ye be ye de friend no net freeze on government employment because a net freeze actually say mamu mfa aban adwumayefo na mum mia bi wo hɔ a omu hia te say health security services teacher for ne omo aka ne de esan say omo ye essential service providers inti mo betumi afa omo adwuma.
Okay.
Eno ho na mo baako any security services recruitment ya ekosui what you say because police for soldier for fire service for immigration for prison for we police for omunyina kan ya under the Ministry of Interior e kan omen ye you the bambo into omode na ehya ase
a military for
ni free ma dia kan nyina under the Ministry of Interior na ye fa wo mi enti o man say ye fa omode nso a onim say nya obi ana ye betumi afa no
correct
ehun komode na ya kwa na ya ba bedru dia ya ba bedru be na wotwene na wotweme no ni a anu yiye no anase resource no hye ase se eba no de enchiwa show ni achi ne bebre aba Ghana fo ntem na entiase yewom esan se media manyo se me ya mi ade ba ko a me hu se ehia pa sisi a pa ni se Ghana mabunu a omo se fata se omunya adwuma no omunya benya adwuma aye na omatumi abobra ewo wiase asase so se wiwie suku na munya adwuma anye na ye babunu a aya na omai eyade ha adwene makosa atebia ni modanti minim senia etie enti mabunu dwumadie ni ho nsensem ne ye Omanhene ade a ehia ma obia enti e baaye no we understand the disappointment ye be pa chewo ni asere se omo de no ankoye ni nyina no omo makoma mrafom na ye hwe anamo a aban betu se mabunu benya dwuma aye economy emu betre aban betu anamo a ekeka ho na omo aka nyina enya dwuma aye but specifically to the issue you raised ebeto odwa se omo nyina aye fa empim num mebwa
that's right
and so nipa be se 180,000 and na omo nyina ato forms no
this is so far 500,000 and what man pick 105,000 for medicals
ti amanfo say some of us any padudu nyina esi dey na moton forms bebre sa sa question no legitimate but also what you say but emre bi atwam so sa na ye no because the entity ete sa ni say ye biemu sa na ama kwanya say obia betumi aye dey awuram so there is an equal opportunity for everybody to hope to have an entry into the system. Enti bia that could also be the reason say ye biem bebre se na be ya kwan be da ho say omo ese fata nyina obia benya kwan no omai de omodi awuram. Omanhene I think say be a difficult in woni nie. NDC aban we ye na adwene say obeye de ye na e fata e ye frenchim. Enti we hwe ya enso hwe ne chiro kra ye the computer na e chiro ye. Se na be ya nipa homu bebre emma enkoye de minim no ene de minim no na
akoye whom
you know ne ho keka ho. So the objective has been to take away the human element and ensure that the process is as fair as possible. And also offer problem ability to party for.
Yes, right.
You for organizer your juma when you be anye. Constituency women organizer Owia University on
so ade pa ni military na police.
Yes, was soon that yes wanya bi.
Yes, AI na free.
Yes,
my branch back omo ye na interview. Na o ye interview na AI no. Okoye say eche bia na ase of it's a new refill who no fair charge. Ne AI ni man one say what are you bringing what as a foreign material enu jai enu ko bi pro no obi edon ne kakra so sa akotena ho na ayi moto bi betwam romankasa ya disqualify no why noise
one say ade ha dwe
ade disqualify no noise
adano obi say so obema AI na ya exam ne dia campaign do na mama AI den so aba
say edubo campaign na AI ko campaign
na AI ba be ade ndi ne yaduru sa yaduru sa atrese say emre bi atwam na nkofo agi sika ope police for 250 million bra ope we for 150 million bra ope we for sika we bra
I know be catch them say money careful na some of the people baby o makodo na be start charge 20,000 30,000
Omanhene bibia sa anko so me hu senior system we tie so obi ji obi sika wonchen anu age adi.
That's what I'm saying. That means that people need to be cautious.
Oh no, apo anya we sika bia mfamuda enti si abana na so obeye de sefata na aye frenchim
resetting
aha na bibia aye kama obi MPP ni obenya kwan awuram obi NDC ni obenya kwan awuram enso yakobie Pandora's box ama the problem bebre aba minimisa nura omampanyini ni security mpanyifo ne honorable Muntaka nyina ehia senia omobefa kwan na omasiesie na bibia aye kama number 1 omo ka se yensan fa omo sika ne mo no say you nuanu MPP for na eka enya atwo aso ombesa isi yenimisa MPP for nya tumi ombeba ne mum kwan ya person fa so abeji tumi ne Ghana for so hwe because why sometime in 2018 immigration for nkwa ye recruitment brand na go for ne ba mi aho omo advertise is lot nipa 184,000 apply if you are some pa 500 pe just 500 pe in 2018 500 no more aka omo anfo bi asika ama no anti da be na we ba mu say we ni mu de ene monfo musika mo se ne be ya aban ho benya tan na aban ho ayen ba wa oba bebre we se okura mpo de o yere mpafion na onim ho nso asenka o sere nka mpro tantan endi se obi ka se yenye genuine conversation se e free na ekro sa recruitment ne me yenye obi asika na o register appointment no a ye fa ho adwena eyeye but enye MPP for na eba be ka kire se momfa musika ma won e wa bra mo kra de mo de na ebon kra. That kind of conversation can never be altruistic, and I'm not too sure that we are able to accept it. It is not a genuine conversation to be had, especially given that it is emanating from the MPP. We can't accept it. It cannot stand on all fours. There's no way we can accept that kind of argument, especially from the MPP. But it will be a raise issue. You say, yeah, quite a no. Young far reforms to move from New York and Ebayan Sakraya. Margin Chrem says any pan, you're not transmitting any single year. But just what so people are raising their points as we go invest in admission from new and admission. Yes, I'm refunding admission fee emanana. That are then sana system na etie. Enti sa argument ni ejitu mu a enye ye. Number 2, ubusa me say modalities no for enhyehyene say yemonsem na yemonsem kese pa ma omampanyi John Dramani mama ni NDC amanyuku. One say me can me see we ye net recruitment for a public sector agency a security related. Originally adwene senke befa 20,000 over the next 4 years. I just think next year be for another 5,000. Right. The next year another 5. And the next 4 years another 20,000.
Now every year is 10,000 now.
Yes, for all the security agencies. Yeah. Prisons, immigration, fire, police. But just what I say, army. Kamunyina sana ke bayi omunyina 5555 for the next 4 years. O man panyin se enam de aba maburu ni bebre no anya kwanya nti. Yemfa half enka ho na yenye no 10 years yenye no 10,000 Sa 4 years na nya 40,000.
Enti nanka be 20,000 in the next 4 years ne eba be 40,000. Enti so obi tifie na wanya kwan a ene obenya gidie se emfie nan a ewe ya nimi no se bibia toto ya
Bitmenya.
I was say mitimi nya kwan ewurem.
Esa ahotoso aba.
Se nyam ye hia pa, it gives a certain ray of hope. It gives a certain ray of hope that makes one to believe that, okay, even if I have not gotten the opportunity today, chances are that in the ensuing years, I will have a look in. And when I was here about Omanhene Abaso. Modalities. Now, we say, to be very sincere with you, I think the Ministry of Interior, fashion, senior, Saadi. But as I suspect, say, my Renfi. We see an Omanhene ka say omo akwa duru medicals na omentimi amfam no yemfa omo engu waiting list send e be ya process bia na e be hwe na ya dey ya consider omo
Okay.
Omo akwa obu ko duru medicals
105,000.
yes no apem
It's not just say it's possible so ombetima pick the other 5 na free omo.
yes yes obi a wakwa ko duru medical no so that it is fair. 1 what year sika dada 2 wakwa anima na why dey wakwa akoduru ho me pa cho se what you say enti I want to believe say ebeboa the rest of the modalities will come because minimum say after some meeting security heads ni nyina ni minister omobehia no mahwe quotas no it means that your mind this and also almost 5,000 bio eka ho eno no omobechire so ombefa kan omaduru medical no ho now my develop modalities no for the next year and the ensuing years but you see Omanhene as a young person solution in say aban betre economy ni mama mabunu enye adwuma aye for some of these youth ebinum disappointment ni say this year we nya kwan next year we nya kwan because if you down ebi ana next year na ni age no na abatra de yehwehwe to obi ha ni pain na owom sisi ano no say
What was the rationale behind the adjustment of the age from 25 to 35? Dear Nema Butu Sana.
Okay, again, send your baby boama nipa bebre no anya kwanya because akoye 25 ebeyi bebre na
Ebeyi bebre free.
Nti ebiemu dia na mankofo dodo no gidie se omo betimi awura mu bi. Macro countries ahodo obi a age ni kura ebinu dia na kokopim 40.
Okay.
So that if the retirement age is 60, you are allowed the minimum years of 20 at least to serve your country in the military sector.
Okay.
Into Kaise, Sam George ne penyimfuo bi ye dede kakra. And omo kire o madwen nye dede. Omo kire o madwen say enka yemfa nko your friend say 40. But of course, ekoya kosi 35. Indeed, I'm sure say you behwe na CC sadden. But it's one of the means of creating jobs for the youth. Enti ya de ehwe say o mampanyi John Dramani mama aban be bi economy ni mu. Na in other sectors no mabunu atimi anya adwuma na bibia atimi akoso ama mabunu. But to be very sure, na me sense su bio. Ye ntimi nye de MPP for can say em for musical mom. Eno no ye politics ne propaganda mo ye. Se na be ya mabunu no ma anya bi o ma di ya no be hunu se MPP for nso e wo ho. Ye te sa politics no ase. But they can see agitu mo ma hene nya de enya de be. Because ye o ma mu no mo so far nkofo. Even in their case, the last advertisement ya omo ye 2021. The last advertisement omo fa nkofo akọ security services. Omo ye ma wiase nyina hu bi na 2021. The etwaso e ba ye nyina na omo twen nkofo fam. The etwaso e ba ye nyina no na omo de nkofo fam. So still no omo fa nkofo na na ekọ. Oka omo so e backlog a omo e fele. We ye ba ye de edi kan nie. The ye can say send be ya pepe ye be ye adwuma ma obi ahu bi nti ye bie mu a obi a e may apply bi. I think that in the spirit of transparency we have to applaud this government for this move. It is a very, very important move because it's not a move shrouded in secrecy. Idea ye bie mu say the transparency the ye funny. Na send American wo no be bra wo no wo yire mpafe. Na wo to bam na for music omo tu ye bi no when me and for music mom ye can we say yes be resetting ye ni nyina afoforo yes reset but reset doesn't mean mischief. The reset has never meant mischief. The research in ten say ye bie mu ni ama bibia adadin ni yi party sem afrim once e buy NDC achita for bi bu afu so o ma nya kwan
nyese keke bra
yes onso mu bu afu. What does it tell you? E kire se ye tu anamon a eye French mo a eye pepe But just what they are here. And that we may have to carry the price for trying to be fair and transparent. Because give me as a young party for say, Mongo, to say the NMB before, no. But as you know, ye be ma magana funina. A years, no, I can't yen base, no. But me bomb say party paying for behu rain na pumasibre.
So near 5,000 years we go check the Kakrabi room.
Oh, mint na hana conjecture. Mint na conjecture.
Na man you sakra some kra. Enye power na mo pe bi.
Da bi nye enye de bofo kongre mu a ohunu nyina na oba obeka.
Okay.
Ana ma hina akokon so ne se wane yam.
Akokɔ sin wani yam. De o kan Matia say. Ba mi go ali do hono.
Onse akokɔ wi aduane na we oni se ba bi wana ayam. En akokɔ ne se wane yam.
5,000 na kan Matia say pa. 5,000 na
akokɔ se wane yam.
Araba ali do akwaba. Na ubom to say. Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Anyanti say Yaw Adu fiada na mo de chiri abegu.
Sa pepe.
The oba de ase. Say wa mama hoden na. What my duty was so sad.
Echo unya wi.
Ai, my idea pa. Ma ko mo mind na bompa mo mind. Ma remember when China and koma ye ye kan sembie no ba ko ye recruitment no. Na de toso so abaye petrol ne bo apagya ko 70% no mampani e ka se bibi se ekoso a Ghana for yentimi nye hu free entokwa ekoso wo Ukraine anasre Iran ene Israel tokwa eti enzamie no recruitment
man ma minchia
rejoso
na minchia ye tifu nyina na mi honorable de Ambrose no so me fa enchia ne bi ensi ne so Omanhene NDC for Kamia say Ujidi say NDC for omusu nyame pa Debi omusu nyame ba kokora
NDC for
omun kan kore no kore ne NDC abunsa unim Omanhene enti unim o is unim amemesi
yo
say NDC for ne kore omabunsa Omanhene Honorable Ambrose say metie de yakwan was 2018 MPP for nipa 500 ebinsi
See
immigration kwa ya 500 me mau 2018 recruitment Ghana Police Service 7,500 Ghana National Fire Service 4,500 2018 American you Ghana Prison Service 3,000 Immigration 4,764 2018 and MPPFI
you can bo me say
o kabunyo ko kanyina bo mu a na 19,764 security agency 2018 at the time no na ya ba mafankofo bi kura a omo na they were on waiting list omo nyina na ya kabu mu de ko e se Honorable Ambrose kase eduru baby ne enka ya se backlog yes backlog because the opportunity in that when the opportunity was not there for them to get enrolled na it is suspected say the ensuing year no mo be rolu omo e de aiden akọ sana but you see Omanhene why are we here you see we should situate the matter where it has to be situated look omayi yenyina eni from kwaku serebo apen so bepemene security agency there ubenya akwanya wuram no between 18 years and 25 years me boa Ghana for nya mugidie bi ko mo ka che Ghana for nyina asemo ba mo the 24-hour economy beba in fact you laid much emphasis on the issue of security because mo say adwuma obi abe 24 hours no wo say munya security mo be fa bebre youth no nya mugidie ekoto abade ma over 1 million fine Omanhene mobile because of your populism and a Minister of Interior. You go now say oh they say there. Two from 25 to 35. Omanhene eba sa no na me catch me say we e be bumper harvest. What just here? Yes. Because say between 18-25 no na e wo wa kopim say mo mobile. Mo fi say mobile ya dia obi nya ebi da. Omanhene ye di free senior high school ba he no no kre ono mu a omo anya akwanya nko school omo awi omo titifi omo ye nnuma foforo bi kura no omo sa ba nti number no bo pi so eno na ma ye de double track ye den ba ye say ye be entumi ndina obi the opportunity ba ye be use the existing infrastructures na na de accommodate omo say be ya anya bia no obi anya bi nko. That is how it is done. So na wo ba na obe peja number of years na age limit no from 25 to 35. You should expect say number no be pi so. And what is expected of you no say ubetumi a pesa de no pomasu bi say bone bo pi so a e de na menye.
Okay.
Na fe minister of interior bekasa mi entia o si o ye be fa nipa 5,000 na mom nipa o moto afo so no kra no ye be 560,000 adai why na soma minister na say sa asem we kra onka ye fa ho ben ye petie. In any case Omanhene enye kwa ona bu ambu so ya MC ma ya MC onim say Omanhene denti a wo ye head of entity a on share on kasantem me wo MC na men kasantem o ma wo subordinate nka so subordinate kasa no ko ye mistake na BBC na wo subordinate ko ye you can correct his wrongs but so who the head of entity no say well ba but now be ka bi na wo be ye bibia asa apem
Penny Jari
na insu asa na minister ba be gina aka kire Ghana fo nyina say oh nipa 500,000 plus na apply ni mum nipa 5,000 penny na who fees over who news over 5,000 no ya then wa kwa koton fon sama nipa 560,000 Omanhene miti hey o man panyin John Dramani Mahama eno asa meeting no mo ye ni meeting na ye hwe ede no mo no meeting no amfaso wa umpan ne say
Tom de nipa ni bi kan
eno Omanhene ebu one of the tenets of leadership and they say obey consistent Omanhene enti ya antena wa anhwen ho enti obi ndwene mayen say ade a ebe yi ebeko sei denti de bia ye ntwen na crisis mra na bia de minister of interior no bekwa akotena se aka no toroka no na no nti no yan for emergency cabinet meeting na cabinet and access top security agency no na omo capus no tena se no omo ga okay sa de na 500 nka Omanhene ebu me meti mi fie mitumi de me na si form e take decision sa de we say ne ekọ
me no man pani di na si form
no Omanhene
ose mumfa numbers bi kan numbers no dey count
na from day one omo ahunu say obe peja number age limit ni fi 25 to 35 no one na ndwen we ahunu say number no be koso eno na kire say MPP enima mamuo ye di free senior high school ba na eni ahunu say nipa bi awie school 5 years ago nipa bi awie school 7 years 10 years impo se nipa no ewo enya opepa so obeko school we should not deny that person the opportunity to yen create space no was not available. And for that matter, I got so okay, so I for double track. We are my kind now we so bad. One month, I see that. And then it be na be. Omanhene, you see, the entire make us end this your problem. Ghana for end this for my question car pim. Nears also any BB say. Also, more almost say her. And then beside this for say, a dear pound my $1 in the city. BB, or no, I'm back a $1 in the city. Now, other sectors no problems nko a na esisi dollar ni cedi na ba adwuma efo akatua na nko na teacher fo aye adwuma na yantua o moka na closer ene aban aba betena se ya kan ezi o yakọ strike ni nyina no Omanhene e ka semba ko se wodi kontompo edua bura efifi wo na ase NDC aban is a government of deceit populism omo nka no kre tise odi omwachi a de beba no Omanhene enye saa anka sabi ye kofa mabunu amomo akọ security no wan ona bo we say any NDC for na omokofo obi eni wa wakofa police ya na wan a ya kase obi ankofa ne party card mra MPP at na o mai mu da yeso afa ankorofo ya anfa obi memigidi ye say empo masa MPP time so o ka say o ye go ko pa omo nya akwanya ko e nim sisudua de beka se nipa so masi NDC na MPP de nim say ye bie kwan no e ma Ghana fo nyina MPP ni ye Ghana ni NDC ni ye Ghana ni basa asamba ni ye ka na mu de akwa na MPP fo na ekasa MPP na employment MPP fo nko na ekasa MPP fo efi Bangladesh na ba ya na ye Ghana fo
mo ye Ghana fo
ye Ghana fo so say ambush honorable ambush betena na okase MPP fo no ana bibia bebia ye omo fe e na bibia no mbeka mo de advance mo de mo nkasa NDC fo nkasa enti ye ni akwanya is it now bona fide right say ye be kasa say ye Ghana fo bibi nkoso ana say ye ne ma ye koso na enkoso ye ma say de si hu no enye sa na wo say kontimi ye nka na eji ya ka mo say MPP fo nko ana kasa mo de mo ye de na mo kasa mo na mo tim what I say mo de mo kasa mo ka bi ye but ye no so I was ye nso ye ka no a ye ka no ye ka boa mo because say ye ka na mo ye ni ya enyina na ye tim e kwa no say ye da a town also then binom. So what they are doing, NDC for you are not helping matters. Now, ya sa kwa na sa kwa meeting for no sa meeting ya organize is about my penny say 500 and come.
That 5,000 The purpose of a lot of people they say nipa dom na ye fa the 5,000 number ni sir. Now Omanhene ate the debate, the rumpus and the talking me about. And I'll say, every year, munya no 10,000. At the end of the day, clearance, you be more musica, you see it to your muka. Your backlog, or more muye, Omanhene initially say, you more munya standby. Now, every year, every security agency, ever for 10,000.
MPP.
Every security agency, police for ever 5,000. Police, prisons, one almost the 5,000 become. I'm gonna acquire 10,000 from Interior Ministry. It's about the time of 4 years, but no for 40. Military mile.
MPP time. From 18 to 25. You found 19,764 2018.
I don't know 2019.
Obia benya dwuma 24-hour economy. Mabu no abotwi akwakoto abama om. Na mo ba ya eti de mbetumi aya ne say zempo de aye hunkura wo kura wo ti a wo bo ma baso ne say oh amapanya ya de or the 5,000 account.
Now the 24-hour economy also on Obia.
Na eno Ewe
na you know my be authority or start modality side be funny pa.
Ewe
Nya Ghana.
Eno a me ko snitch na me kutua me crofo ya yi ya. E dey na obi anu omo a omo adwuma na omo adwuma bibi koso ewe waka se aba adwumakuo bi e wo Ghana fa na nyinara odi nipa mienu be ka ho akonya a wotisui na nka wo sori ya na obi aba na obi wa 3 shift away Omanhene utwa nka agu anu asidan.
That's say 1 year into
1 year ben ye ka say the free senior school beba. Ye so afnam swaye 7 January September na dem. Bema say our flagship program. Na ogina so ye campaign eba ba mu a. Bibi nchiremu bie ni wa wo danse. Obe make sure say sa de no be de bebem. Edi Omanhene say na etia na 24-hour economy 133 na mi 133 no a ejemu bebiu eden
na the 133 no see ma
ewen yaba na say ago be life anopa edi wo Omanhene a wotie de na wa hu a ene na nwie mu e kire say 24-hour economy omo ye hu dede no a omo aka say oh omo be ko efuo kwa twetwe light adege ye fene say adrele mechanized borehole e dia ma wo mo no a omo keka na de emu de he na wo won za chase ye adwuma.
Thank you very much.
Eti sa muntimi mo niema enye yen na mo de beso wa yen se
Mate
e na MPP for na kasa ye be kasa because I bu o maida.
It's 9:26 in the studios of Owia TV. We are live on 105.9 precise. Mami ko no abo ambrusa hia ho no mo Now, then you say you will have a 1 or 2 rebuttal. Then we move on to the second issue of the external shocks. Bringing our petrol as we speak now, 17% increment.
Omanhene me rebuttal as far. You see,
but I mean, check time.
over time.
So the bear will do in the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
The time they are there.
Okay. Alaji, you see, tell me I am a case and you see I am Mumia Botrena, yet here for Niaka for me, Yanchre womb. Still I know propaganda near Mode. Now, Margin Yamu say, and any bit me as I'm about power view. But me catch it will say, send this in your man, Penny John Dramani Mama, A2 and a more so near Ghana for him. By trade, me a political scientist. That's what I have done all my life. Yeah, but to a landscape, as a son. And it do me be a message, I am important. My hand is about power. Me fan say 13 months in it. Bosumi say I do me and San Muna ye way. The can say bra. Yenya 4 years, Omanhene security agencies, Now in this year, buying fanko for 40,000. MPP fanko for more 8 years, or may new 40,000. But in 4 years, you better 40,000. And the reason in 4 years, you better for security services not change the MPP for fire in 8 years. Given where we are starting from. The next issue, please. The next issue. May say. In 2018, and I you call GH1 online. In 2018, Immigration Service advertised NIPA 84,000 immigration service forms. Almost 500.
No, it's not
Immigration Service. Or so now go to free.
I'm Bruce Daddy.
David, go to free him. Read what he said.
Or say, in 2018, Ghana recruited a total number of 19,764 personnel into its 4 main security agencies. The breakdown is as follows. From Ambrose Derry, Parliament.
Interior Minister.
Interior Minister, then. Or say, Ghana Police Service, 7,500 recruits. Ghana National Fire Service, 4,500 recruits. Ghana Prison Service, 3,000 recruits. Then Ghana Immigration Service, 4,764 recruits.
Opa, call. And we are make this research. Go back and never the actual presence of recruit 2 years. For immigration, just 500.
Because
we are reading what he said in Parliament.
This is what, yes.
We may turn a mama beauty.
When some
the Hansard has captured
No.
So Oka say actuals are actuals from
go
where?
check the actual they recruited.
Because he
said
GH1
500 for immigration. No.
Honorable Muslim Musawi, 4,700 now, or Castle Mafano, or Manfano 500.
I'm saying this was what he reported.
500.
The actual figures are more fire and 500.
And where is your source?
Security agency 500. It will never happen. Even today.
Honorable.
Oh, the immigration says it depends on the numbers. You see, it depends on the numbers available.
Honorable, now GH1 hands out. Then now
I'll go by the GH1 story. Nancy cry, a friend is saying,
go by the GH1 as compared to the Hansard.
Please calm down. No, calm down. Mianka send me new idea about repeat TV. Want to me and Yan. So I'm surprised you are bringing. So what I say. So Omanhene, you can cross check me. We are obey me.
But I said you go with GH1.
No, but GH1 cannot be more credible to Hansard.
They say me new idea about repeat it. So I say me want to me and Yan.
Fine, but what I'm saying is you cannot compare GH1 to Hansard.
No. It is cross-check the actual figures. We are unable to go immigration service website. Let's see how many people they recruit.
Edward Bauer to the mic.
Only Edward Bauer the same song.
Calm down.
He has the floor.
Oh yeah.
Calm down. I understand. So that is number 1. Omanhene number 2. You see, you're promising 24-hour economy. You know what I mean? Now, Sabi, Ubi a wadadie. Wapatuso wadanu nyani na enyadi ebeye.
Enyane.
Alaji ti hey. even though our age we are not still our producer wada until nyade awunya ne no a be so that's the fact. You can see a bar a 24-hour economy. Na akwan hodo a ye fa so amman ko fu adwuma organ eno abaye baako. Omanhene yanka say 24-hour economy no eno na e ba be magana ni bia adwuma.
Okay.
Yema country specific examples. Uko UK omo economy no 24% per na 24-hour economy. Oko Australia 13% per na 24-hour economy. Oko USA 20% per na 24-hour economy. Enti enya economy ni nyina na eba be ma obia adwuma say 25. Enti one say mischievously or say oh sorry free her na nka mienu abeka ho. Enti ka money show na nka de nipa mienu abeka. Ye ka bibisa. No, that is obvious mischief. They can say oh alaji.
Alaji.
You see.
Don't do
Omanhene one to say.
133. Omo ka ho ase. Oman ka say me madwuma we da. Obi ba be.
Now then the sound
Enti send e be ya nyama. Omanhene see about power ye nyina nim say ukọ baby say passport officer. Omo running 24-hour economy. Passport office in Accra they are doing it. DVL or premium office or adenta. Time bia beko obi e betimi aye adwuma e de ama. And then say aba be told you say you launch the friend 24-hour economy authority and accelerated export development. Omoni authority omo hwe na 24-hour economy dwumadie no omo de atu anamo. Ni say enti ankura companies ya mako 400 are registered through omudin say 24-hour economy no person omdo omho e de agim. Omanhene say say dwumadie ne hya ase a na companies mako 400 di wonye sure so mo run 24 hours a o betimi afani padodo chen the first nko ye.
Okay.
Ye na the policy aba. Ene ye say ye the mrabe so policy na sene ama na agina say. And I'm a policy person too. Me sua policy our University of Duisburg and Germany. Aladu ni ma ama me nkyerɛ. Say o di dwumadie ba na ye policy. Na policy no wan fa mra ne hyehyɛ ya nso na sene ya ejaigu. O kan free SHS. Mo di free SHS ba ya. Mo anya policy document po ba concept note po ne ni bi. Enti wo ka no wo se mo ba ya September na mo hya ase de na si ye bra mo hya ase no mo anwene ho mo anya ne enti na mo ni school dan pa ankwala abatinam enti nkwala no mo hya ase bi no mo tete form na nesua de bra na mo no se school for no be do so hwe free access nya policy papa wo de be ye example de account 24-hour economy why na me makọ secondary school so akọ secondary school enti double track ne papa mu a anya nu ntina World Bank for boy am asisi school adanse na be ye free ho. Me ya adwuma me ya ba adwuma ni me lecha nkwala. Sa nkwala no mo yes ade no de mo ba lecha kwala la ya bra be. And you don't use that. See ya be 24-hour economy. And say u free ase pause ya moja ba. Nya se ya sha ase ya krim ni ya sha ase. I was so din hye ye gu ho na adwumadi na timi gina ne na so. Ti ni ya establish authority a hwe se bitimi ya sha ase na bibia timi ya kama. Na say one Indian company o money 24-hour economy and sign for energy and renewable development na be on be trading kofo. And you be a winning, you are not following the story. But omu following the omunim. And the allergy sa propaganda and munyaye. Sana muye ya gana photo abeti am. When you na mo kan ye kwoto ba na mo da fom tim. Ti munya botre na mo kan ye na gana fo ntie de mo kana. Muye se nya de bebo am. 24-hour economy. Emra ba be chance ya pass law. Ya man secretariat authority. Ye fan ko fo adwuma ma companies rule. But o man na ba kumpo o mentie ni 24-hour economy and compulsory for all entities in Ghana.
Definitely.
It's never been so. Voluntary.
You have to comply and go and say
yes,
you want to be part
yes. 24-hour economy. And pity said, ni bian 24-hour economy of Ghana. We a company. Voluntary. Private sector led. Allow you won't tiasia. I mean, it's as simple as that. Intimate the betcho. You are can in the betcho. But I just education. I mean, the amount you bet. Then I bear unya kwenya won can be. Omanhene Iran any US in Toka. MPP for say. You see, this is what it is. Your Ghana had a COVID-19 by. COVID-19 about March 2020. And now, Monsieur COVID-19 ama economy more running on ayebasa. Omanhene ye to about by December 2020 na yen budget deficit a mover from 4% to 15%. This is a sika ye won ye dia mana bros wa anche mu dunum ene ne kese pa na aba Ghana MPP for na bi mada mu ye yesika basa mu di yesika basa bra mu wa ben mu by the time Russia and Ukraine talk an beba no na in by 2019 na yesi di ne dollar na ho de na yesi di na ho de na from 16%. Even in 2016 e from just 12%. Ehon na Joan Laporte so that on World Bank president of Ghana, World Bank representative for Ghana, beka kire say enye COVID-19 in Russia and Ukraine war na ama economy sa time no ato ajeje mu na emom sika sema na Akufo-Addo ne ba mi aban no anhwedie yesika om yusu nu basa ene bi sin abo mo boy ya na nsem fata ne ma ye economy eko ahohiahim Omanhene ansa na obetimi aka se ade bi si wa amanone na sa de na nyansunso aso e wo Ghana na ama bi so no e so otimi kire ayonkofa eda de asie no ene oman Ghana entem but say me kan wati ase ye nka no tra sa akwa enti na oman panyi John Dramani mama ka se ntokwa a ekoso no ebenya nsunsun aso wo Ghana so a me ne ya adwene de na ewom de na wo sa ntokwa ni ma e ba be ha no oman hunu ni ma de kro so ni ma de kro oil ni bu odion ni bu ofuo wiase afana nyina obi ayusu enti wo ma o ye economics no o mo se oil ewo inelastic demand ma jo so ati ase ewo inelastic demand se ni bu edin se ni bu ofu any substitute won change enye den ya obede ubeyusu oil Russia and Ukraine war me kire wade bi Russia and Ukraine shall say February 2022 ana MPP for say san tokwa ka ho ntini a economy ana omoda no na ye basa yesi da bi nye sa na netie unma di krontia Russia Ukraine war na ye war a course of Russia and Ukraine but ye hu say amaya hodo nyina economies no ejina ne naso but ye de no ekofom for instance in 2022-2023 ye nsidi no abaye the second worst currency in the world after the Sri Lankan rupee. Satana Cote d'Ivoire for currency na ejina ne naso. Satana Togo for the ejina ne naso. Nigeria for ejina nya naso. Companies countries etwa ho hye no mu nyina de ejina ne naso. Inflation in 2022 year dey call 54%. Me sure say okay here. Satana na average inflation in West Africa na 10%. So the question was, Ade na ama etwa ho hye nyina in spite of this Russian-Ukraine war. Omo economy, at least macroeconomic indicators in okay na dey ekofom. But it was because we were borrowing recklessly. Because ni ajibisia madrum ribi no. Ye currency ni kura ya rating no junk. Moody's, Fitch no omo aka nyina rate currency ni junk. And you say we hwe linkages no, we hwe ayonkofa de na ekoso Ukraine ewo Ghana ha. Eni na ayonkofa no enye sa ne, eni ni ayonkofa kesi bi. At a point, yani mu biji to me say okay. Russia Ukraine wonu be bie ye Ukraine, but no problem nada. I decided there wo kaka no wakonu nsu onyunu na aba. Enye nsu onyunu na de kaka ne baaye, na emom nsu onyunu na be bie so say ampa.
Akoye catalyst.
Yes, so na wo kaka. But you can't oil. And the camera of one can take it allow you through certain lessons.
But who are the next 6 minutes?
Look, Omanhene, in 1990, and Saddam Hussein, no die Iraq, August 1990 August, and we invaded Kuwait for 2 reasons. One, na Iraq the Kuwait, na Kuwait, a year of my musika. Kuwait a yoman ki to be Iraq so cheni bebre. Oil ankasa. And 2, na Kuwait we bie oil waton oil bebre ama world market price no oil no e ba form. Because sani awo kan omo oil no dosu. Omo ka Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, they can OPEC no. To omo bie mu bebre a na ama oil na buo no aye dey aba form. And in fact they were doing that by August 1990. Na Saddam Hussein who said no. Saade na Kuwait for oil emma Iraq man no lusu oil revenue because Iraq nso tu oil but omo ya na nu the Kuwait for tu and okwo invade your friend say Kuwait Omanhene bro omo ya saade no na America dey ne ho jim because say Kuwait na o say America ba ewi ase na 21 different countries omo do omo ho age Santo kwanim. Anu nse wiase afa na nyina oil ni bebre no. E wo saa bia ho. Kuwait, Iraq, Iran, Middle East. Ɛhɔ na ni nyina ɛwɔ. Ti Omanhene ba saa no. Na ma oil bo hye ase se kosoro ɛwɔ wiase. From $40 per barrel to something within the region of 90. From August to February, for over 100 days, na America and allies omo bombe Iraq and sometimes even mistakenly Kuwait. In the oil supply, eba form na nebo no course no. Edi ahokyere ma amaya hudo bebre because amaya bebre na ewo wiase ni nyina no use oil and edidi wo mo de juma. Omanhene so hu sa linkage no.
That's right.
Ene dia ye ka say the Strait of Hormuz area ho nyina omo supply wiase afa na nyina oil no hanchichemu adio no. Woni za me no ka say Iran for ato straight ni mu. Ene Donald Trump ka kire NATO ni na allies say omo meboa na omo nko omo mfa so Iran mo mie. On say UK say sandokwa na omo nko. Germany say sandokwa na omo nko. Omo so all the NATO allies say no, they are never going to join that war because at the end of the day no Trump be na ye NATO any Iran war. Enti clearly linkage wo we mu ni say fa ngo de ewiase afa na nyina obi awiso. Russia and Ukraine, Ghana oil say na free Russia and Ukraine. Yam fire oil and free Russia and Ukraine. Bra me Germany, and am who say Germany mpo. Countries like that no mo enya ho kire bebre wo Russia and Ukraine to come. Because Omanhene, uko Germany a gas omo de heating e wo dem no. Bebre na omo de free Russia and Ukraine eba. Bebre na omo de free Russia and Ukraine eba. So for countries like that, you could say account omo. And it's all international political economy. Ontimi mie wan nga se bibia akoso bia obabia no eka obia ejina adekode a ewo santokwa ni mu ana adekode a ejina ntokwa ni mfimfini ene ebetumi ayede ahweso aka. For instance ampa Russia and Ukraine time pano boy edin Ghana because a wheat bread no almost wheat in bebre na ho na na yedi free.
I say iron rods bebre so.
Yes, but largely even for iron rods you can say nyani pa bebre na use iron rods say the nipa bebre use fuwa anameboa. That's a fact.
99%.
Yes, just look at fuel. Enti ade no a eda se nti o mampanyi mama ka se be ka Ghana die ne wom fa anwo ampa. But Omanhene ada na eduru ha na MPP for na large MPP NDC for nka no kra ne nka I will not go that line. Meto me bo ade enchi. I was surprised that large yes but me yes 2015 video be called around Baomia. Now my lecture be was Central University. And all three NDC for certain NDC na wa bam. Say ade na exogenous factors. You can't exogenous factors are. You can't your my free amanonia ebe pemi yen. Endogenous wa de wo omemu heye exogenous abontin. But me also want to say exogenous factors. Abe pim Ghana na eja omanya akan. Omanhene 2015 unim de na ekoso. Na ewiase afa na nyina amanye produce commodities no meka cocoa gold no nkeka ho no. Na ni nyina na ne bo ba form. And do here 2015 economies e West Africa nyina go into recession. The ambassador make say economies ni nyina si wo mutrase. Esan say new mo de kwa ama na ne koton ni nyina abo ba form wiase dwaso. Ghana nko na nko recession. Eno ho asem na ba o me ka na o sere se won ti ase se abatra Togo, abatra Nigeria, aba be kan Ghana. Eno na nkofo se ya na Russia and Ukraine aba de o kan no rafia na. Anytime bi am ka se Baumia has been a very polarizing figure for Ghana's politics in terms of truth and candor. In terms of truth and candor, he's never helped or be kan no kre e wo ya man same. But the truth of the matter is say we are self and economists, no, they are interlinked. Hugely interlinked. The economists are interlinked. But the woman are ASC, no, and on the level of effect. And ye bibia keke. But that's the making what you say. For instance, Ghana ye fa oil ni bebre free Nigeria. And this entokwa si Nigeria si ye oil no ye beko ahohihim. Edru mi bi nso ye fa be free Saudi. Enti Saudi mpatam ho say ntokwa si ti say the edru mi bi na Iran for ato bibi kakra ko Saudi because o me American ally.
Time aso.
Omanhene benya problem. So me conclusion ni So man penny John Dramani mama kansa odika. But the American say, Omanhene me call school or Lagos Center for International Affairs. Is the lead institution for training people who want to learn international relations or Ghana. They see what we are saying. Linkages no I done term no. And then you hear the argument. The American me chirechim. Ebia obi MPP niya. Oh, yeah, the MCA nyintum affect you obia. I mean, the person can say that. But yeah, be family no. Na yenya kwani achichi. But Omanhene. And your mommy and son, and they determine oil prices at the pump. You're sure so you're aware. Taxes, world market price, and exchange rate. Dollar. Of the until say I say, on says $1 barrel $106. Yeah. You already last year budget.
Expected say bet my hit 150.
Yes, you already last year budget, you know. You pay $1 barrel at the rate of $74.
In Ghana, enya windfall.
No. MPP for that Roma, you win for. Because during the MPP, that's not be free power. No. First, now get me producing 90,000 barrels per day. Now, or Jubilee fields. And then, we free power now 34,000 barrels per day. It means that you can't give it to me as a win for no. And I idea about from because Omanhene investment be in our oil fields.
Why did it come from 90 to 34?
Sure. So 90 because then no, the oil fields were working.
And they didn't working.
They didn't invest. Because I remember say here and I need it all. Contractual agreement into move free Ghana they left.
But that's it.
But that's what I say. So MPP before na and then ki about oil kase more than that. We are buying now. Because the exchange rate now is.
Thank you. Mamemra Alidu. Honorable Alidu Mamichi. Yes, sir.
ADIF and say school in Naya Kodudo. Members now and lecture. Members now got over lecture. You know, I am
well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
If you say you are lecturing,
no. I'm not going there. Just listen to me. You see, Omanhene public policy. Policy be anywhere perfect.
Now you are saying that.
In the make no. Make in the enrollment of policy, policy I am for fra deba. Omanhene. Den seem to be there, bebem. That is why it is always said, say, the fabra. In the implementation, you know, say or any other short for be a beba, then you correct it. On a me patron. And no, you're better than the or so, no, dear. On Fabi Grandma, Emma uncle who seem to be going away, BBF. Look, public policy. You know, masters over your public policy, and feel public policy throughout the year. But you see, the air cacusin, and say, Mo and some more catch Ghana for. And then I'm mobile and Chimua catch and say, Mo 24-hour economy now, Moka, and you people are changing the narrative. By now, Debbie.
Allow.
It is a kind.
Honorable Asia allow.
Mo manifesto. I told you. Everyone am with Gina so catch Ghana for nyina say. Moba. E mabunu nyina sabia no dey say relative. Ebenya adwuma ye because ebeye 133. Adwuma ba ko nipa miensa na ebeye. Sana mo kan wo Ghana ha nyina. Baby anywa mo kan say ebeye optional and say bia ebeye demand driven from the private sector. Say private sector no pa. No akwa there be mo kan say because am mo your campaign. In any case, oba na be dia na be your mampani na oba be mu a. Public sector na wo ho to me. O was to me and I say private sector na was to me. E de na mo kan nyina na mo kan no.
Hold it for me. The 24-hour economy encourages a 3-shift 24/7 operating system. Example, 8 hours per shift to boost industrial productivity.
Yes.
Primary focus on agro-processing, pharmaceutical manufacturing, ports and harbors, customs, and the DVL. A government is supposed to offer tax incentives, lower interest rate, and special financing to companies that signed up for the 24-hour program. It will enhance security, lighting, and better public service, passport, cargo clearance during night hours. The aim is to reduce import and increase export, especially under the African Continental Free Trade Agreement (AFTA).
Oh, fine, good. Ekusi baby America kusi. Make up Debbie. You know say. Debbie. Oh, but
the bottom line is it is for a 3 shift.
A 3 shift.
And the agro processing comes in.
Exposure, baby. That is no exposure.
Honorable.
More private sector.
Debbie. From the negative.
Okay.
Yes. More private.
Honorable.
Man can say.
Honorable. Oh yes, sir.
More ban can say.
Kasa.
More ban. Debbie.
Asia.
Debbie.
Over Kasa.
Oh my God.
Alaji Kasa.
More ban man can say. Most every public sector biano nipa miensa and enya san no mo kan ye
Meba
133 no ase ni sen
Meba Honorable Asia Alaji Su every year it is not wholly true. There be every you su every year it's not wholly true. But one thing you should understand it, the Ghanaian youth out there has this thing at the back of their mind, 133. I want to dream.
No,
Ghana Libya 133 say adwuma no.
Omanhene.
Na nu mienu be kan
Anya Ghana ni bia.
They say the Ghanaian youth out there.
Anya Ghana ni bia.
Okay, what the man kasa nwie.
Omanhene. Omudi nchiremu ba ya ma.
There is a video of a young lady who explained it when they had the youth connect. When His Excellency and all the party.
I was there. How was UPSC?
Very good. Let's play that video. Or the bar memo abo. I want to let you know, say, the youth understanding of 24-hour economy was the 133 say. Even an industry, private, in a community, it's going to take 3 people. In the university, a certain lady or bony dinho.
No,
we call 8 now. We call 8.
So
they understand.
You know how I like these discussions.
Never. It's only. There is that mindset say. Good. But yenti rano.
When you meet the professors, the doctors who claim they don't understand 24-hour economy, when you meet the professors, the doctors who claim they don't understand 24-hour economy, tell them we the youth they called lazy. We have a formula for them to understand. It's very simple. Formula 1 3 3. Same job, 3 people, 3 shifts. When you go to your local factory in your various districts and communities, you get there. We have Akosia for Zia. We have Esenam living in the same house. But that local factory works from 8 to 5 each day. And it's only Akosia that works in that factory because there's no space. So what President Mahama is promising us is that he's going to provide incentives for this factory. Tax incentives, security, name them all, appropriate incentives to ensure that space is created in these factories for Esenam and for Zia to join Akosia to work in this factory.
Omanhene. We are kind. Sebi. Ede na waka no fofo. De make anya bia na waka.
That's exactly what it is.
Enchiremu no so amo, onabo ambus mo de bae no. Mo de bae to the sense. Felix Kwachi for su kan say, "Wa chi kura enya bi ndi anwumre mebo a." Wati.
Yeah, alaji.
Me ne wan kwakasa ase no wo sister stage previous stage now.
Aye.
Emma me ka say, yes. Magazine for one incentives. Enti hwe onabo ambus. Sa 24-hour economy mo be chire mu ache because we the understanding that was created in the minds of the populace and say aban adwuma ku bia mo be fa mienu aka eno sunti na saata no be kai o ma meni zuba e ba wanim meni zuba e program ka che say zuba e nipa dodo say na mo be fa aka ho because be kai am ka che say the way bill salary cry ya de magana adwuma efo kra no masa enya form it all the mienu be kan ho de and you say balloon the government expenditure Emma Obaya, Munim was why. Enti enesa mo ba na mo change the narratives no a ye num bia nyintum because of the moka no nra. Enti 24-hour economy ne de until some benya mienu aka wan ahyase aye adwuma enti mu bia ni ho ye mfa. Eno no ba bia me de betwere no. Omanhene. You see honorable Ambrose, me de o kan ekowie na wo se. Say economy nyina enye say economy nyina interrelate. Eka we ya aka we ye ka Omanhene ye nyina ya nka bi anhim e na covid buy no ye tu oman nyina mu amaman ye tu babia ye tutu mu ka nko ka ma plane tu na aba sanso na ship kura be fa ne ma kura de akọ enko na ayi enti economy nyina ye kaput me boa fine. Omanhene ye wie covid ya kono na Russia Ukraine so ba ye dwum. Ena ye me de se ona bo ambu stay a no ka se. Na fuel dodo sen ne fa free ho. He Omanhene oman bia ne ba bi okofa fuel. O da me patri. That's true. Na se ko ba se one stream bi e block wa. It means say kakra na aka no a anka omo nko ho no je se obi a bekwa ade nani bekwa akwa eden akwa hwe edi abasa no a ema untumi meet production all the me party and supply untumi meet supply no ebema ehun sema ye den e de amount eno na sa shoot to sa time no ema inflation cost o ka inflation o ka say inflation Argentina e produce say Argentina inflation e produce 79%. Yeah, mama. Oh, 2022. Yeah, baby. 2022.
Okay, you'll be exposed right.
Oh, David, exposed to be a cabiada. Oh, there's over to me a cock of a GH1 the Abba. Now the accountant, their hands are cracker. And the other milk, oh, mine. It is Sasaniama when you now cookoswa. Now, Uvisa, Ghana by exception. Ghana will not be an exception. It is Saniamana, a CC, said, ne. Bibia ba na America for ne Iran for yi na mo de no so be ba campaign America se masa twi break enchiremu bia ni wa mo de ba because mo na mo ka kire Ghana for nyina se mo nte ase da se ye be ka se Russia Ukraine enya nsunsuanso e we economy ni mu at the time.
Honorable fact check the Argentinian inflation as of December was 33.10.
December that way
2022.
2022.
Yes.
At the time war no ejina munira say.
No, as at the time February it was 33.
Yes.
And it went to 32.40.
No.
February.
There was a trajectory.
And 32. 33.10 to 32.40.
Alaju figure in there.
The Anko 54.
Anko 54.
And you know when you go fast.
Anko 54 are fine.
That's it. Let's move on.
No problem. But Omanhene, my banner that time. The inflation Anko so.
Obia the cost.
Thank you. So the makeup
but it depends on the rate.
It depends on the rate. Fine.
Ghana's own was at a very increasing 54. Rate.
Was it at the worst point? Say the whole world. Say they know we can. Or say we use Sri Lanka na Ghana na it was.
Ghana's currency.
Your currency. Main kind inflation.
Can currency.
Inflation. Extent of the currency.
On kind inflation.
One kind inflation. He spoke about currency.
I mean, can't inflation.
The two are different. Will you link inflation to it?
But I've already made my argument. Why are you resuscitating?
Because the fact of the matter is that you painted a picture as if say Ghana was the only country that was hit by that, and for that matter, the inflation skyrocketed to that limit. That's why I was asking.
We use Sri Lanka free war.
Ghana,
you see, Ghana and Ebola. My example say Moody's. Junk, Moody's and Fitch, no, Moody's never one.
But the bottom line is, by the time you were leaving power, it was 23.7.
Oh, of course.
Which was
so bad. Which means a free 54 number. The trajectory had declined.
Because that's why we were saying, say, because at the time, of course, it shot the inflation up.
Yeah.
But at the time, I never come from no. Nyema jeje mu ama eba form. You know, fine. As to whether you see it as anything. But look, even with that, we were paying salaries of workers. What are you doing? Even today. And you have worked to have come to you. And now I can say a teacher for work to have call. So you see, you cannot just say, is it about the figures or is it about the actual output? Also a feeling in our daily lives. Say, I buy you many a wakwa you man na ketua so obenya na ketua wanya. And then my cost one a different matter altogether. More there oti you say me kan nyina na kodu ba bia de waka cha nyina so ye tumi ama $2 more compete cedi more compete dollar no you say. But in natural fact, for more, it does not reflect. So, okay, say, ene, ntokwa abano, wunsunsanso de aba. Yes, no correct. That time no anamo ba ya muti fuel no so eba for more na can. Eba ya to $58. Me wa. A barrel. World market. That time no ane ton 14.7 no amode kan 17 kan was ne ton no se ne ton $122. Me wa. So sana etie between 122, 115, 120. Sana na enti at that time so ko na world market ton barrel of petrol and fuel no at 120, 120, 116, 122 say na wa beton ha. It is a ban about $58. Of course it was a hands you test on the baffle. And nunti na ne ye can say mobile no bibia ni wa ma ye because a reflection of said ye siton wa butri e ba ha sa na wo say de e ba. It is say e ba ni nyina ye ni Ghana fo nyina e be abekasa. Eniema ye ne ye de be ye mfato on de moka no nra. Ene NDC moti wo no amboda bambus mo problem kese eye nsem a moka no nra. Anka na ye news. Eka o mai bi a be ka o mai bi. Ye nyina ye te ase se Iran ene America nya ntokwa e wunsunsanso no ebi be ka Ghana. But the day na ene muntumi nka ne sa because Russia Ukraine by no so munti bi da. And no problem. Oh, of course.
What is the linkage?
There is linkage, of course. Read. Na do na free ba.
You free Ukraine.
Fertilizers. Na do na free ba. How
many people used to heat to Ghana?
Wheat.
Yes.
Hey. Oh, that's no there. That's a Ghana food near the pano.
No, na pano send you biana. Pano a Pentecost for the area the enye heat ya.
Man David. Pano Ghana.
Pano you be any different.
Say Ghana fee be the pano.
You see
it is a pano reality. It's a commodity Ghanaians complain. Oil is a major commodity.
I mean, just look at oil.
But also say, Ghana, we don't offload our oil from Iran.
Yes, Debbie. You see, Omanhene don't money me.
Debbie, the best chance. Ghana and Ukraine kwana yokofa wheat. In the same time, Ghana for so Iran and kwana
you are getting it wrong. In case of oil, no.
She said, we are getting wrong.
No, yes, we are getting wrong. We are getting wrong.
What about
okay.
I will come back to you.
Actually, demand.
It's OPEC.
Individual countries.
I have you let me do my birthdays. Mrs. Florence Habna Champoma Boating, who leads UK. Ukru Nanaya Amo Odro, any woman in Asia Maltrinka. Florence Abner Champoma. Mrs. Rosemont, a 3-year Dankwa, supply officer, municipal education office, Agogo. Uknoye Eric Dankwa of Agogo Eye Clinic. Accountant, no. Any woman in Matilda Quintilly of France. Paris. Nana Obi, so Maltrinka. Matilda Quintilly. Michelle Ajua Pukia Lucky of Unique Heavens Angel School. Your parents, Efia Nyako and Oboy CJ Martinka. Rexford Obrieboa of KJTR Morocco. Mr. and Mrs. Osebon Su Swam Martinka. And then Johnson Usua Diomi, head of news production and reporter of Pimsio Radio. Weye Boama of Owia TV, the program's director, and Ade Bro. Jabin Rural Bank, PLC. Yeah, was shares at yeah, Tonwa, yeah, 50 pesos. Nipa Dudona, Nedu Muhua Jim, because Jabin Rural Bank, PLC, is the best rural bank for the year 2023. Na, enono Emma Nipa Bibli GAD. Best Innovative and Business Development, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Industries and Financial Inclusion Advocacy Center, and the award Imaye. Shares in the water, it gives you high dividend income. A long-term growth. That's just it's an investment. You are building a wealth and you're having a wealth creation. It's also to me my shareholder scholarship scheme. Yeah, no me the brilliant but needy student. If you are now me and I nim and untino better your fixed deposit maybe high returns for 3, 6, and 12 months. And I'll pay for 0244 745856 0244 745856 and 0271 464327. Who sika botany kasiye bi upese wo de to baby a hu si hu be kasiya your fixed deposit no twan Chopping Rural Bank. We are the best. After that natural mineral water no munsuo pa na nkofa yare ne how ne amane emreo Obini Blackman Company Limited na dia bejaso Kumasi Breman West. Number no 0244 620294 0208 183018. Ghana fana nyina ati asete open do so poa. No one friend number Enkran Atomic Runabout wa what the offer remember direction about Lens Beauty a often to us a touch of beauty. Ebia o your wedding, o your engagement, o bridal team, o pe obi amnesiesi omo. Ghana have a bia fry beba. Na ye ba obo se o na ho efe, manicure, pedicure, to frontal pony, lashes ahodo, all kinds of makeup, wig frontal installation, closures, wig cutting, haircut, stylish ponytails ahodo. Na ye be twa ti ama ho efe kama won say obo twa ti ana we ana otiko asset ko potting Lens Beauty Salon is a touch of beauty. Oba see yo tutorial so na usua how I be nails no na ade nyina oba ye bebo 0242 321043 0242 321043. Afei a media institution essay or qualified and hardworking individuals, sales executives and marketing executives. Now also work good communication skill, confidence in dealing with people. We will be only nipa ukasa nipa ho kama mane ya kono. And we will be so ultimately convincing nipa ma or advertise your products. Where your opportunity man say obey sales or marketing or media advertising member with that institution. Now omode abejantino fa we CV any application no eba Owia TV front desk Owia TV we who the front desk executive na odi ejano obetimi a friend number we no aginchire mu 0207 103204 0207 103204. We are wrapping up here in the studios na ensem nyina akowie say we are also live on Precise 105.9 on Abasia. Oh, just 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
I like you said by 2024 now Brent crude and I said $120. I like you and 84.
84.
Yes, a bit much.
Mama ya. When I walk at
There now 120
me say at the time no one to kwani gina mu no. El Corso could do 122.
No, that's not even not even true. You can verify.
No.
The averagely you could count it around.
What can be before?
No.
Even
in 2020,
man, don't put words in my mouth.
You can check. Omanhene second issue. Don't do that. This claim say about when judgment for Kenya no correct. Me teacher for no me teacher for no picketing no you see
Obia you 12 months 14 months
ago abama why no na afa na juma den won tuaneka
Oh, now they are.
And you're not fan. And you're not fan. And you're before and for me.
And I'll buy a baby idea.
Mama, my clients are here to Amaka.
Hello.
Now buy you to us.
Hold on. In trading economics. In trading economics. Alaji. Honorable, I'm here. I want to. There is a figure I want to confirm. Trading economics. That is my source. Brent crude oil. As of 2022, Brent crude oil rose above 104 per barrel on Tuesday, rebounding from the previous session losses as investors continue access. So, a cancer Brent crude, as at February ending,
yes,
it was 103. February. That was when an end to 2022.
Yes.
Honorable will give you an average.
But
he made
a specific. He made a specific word say.
But when you specific say when Entokwani Jinem 120. I mean, it's not. But 103.
Yes, and I
also 84.
Me say 90. Who can Brent crude?
Okay, crude burn our issue.
General crude and your Brent. Brent they are mostly a different kind of crude. Crude no marketing and prices no. You more different.
Okay.
And then I'm saying on the average, man can
84
crude.
Okay.
I just wanted to.
Okay. Thank you very much. Honorable General Soka. There
should be very careful. What you are what you say? Some people be to can every year. Okay, sir. Now you are more for police for more security 5,000 and account. Only okay, almost say MPP in the IMF consign agreement to say. Yen to me for beyond 5,000 and I buy would it be down? What makes it true?
A man can next.
Okay,
and man can run meeting now. My agreement to be MPP. And IMF and a quiet agreement. Make a say, Ultimo near Mouse, who can say, one ya two about the amount. Monjasuna move
buy our mobile some
MPP them if you are team and what was your cocoa assembly at the kind of castle go to account now come back to come back to the yeah found you are
Nyame kamo pa honorable Abusasiade Alhaji and I will say the kind of former MCs mienu na don't share lo Echira adopa ye de mu be share ya to so ye da wase pa